What's going on, you guys? Steph and I are coming to you for the reason of being challenged. So I passed the challenge on to Steph, and that is a 3x3. 3 things you may not know about Steph and I.
Yeah, so before we get started, subscribe to our channel, which is, the button is somewhere. It says subscribe, so please subscribe.
Please. Yeah, come follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We got it. Come find us and follow along on our journey. So let's get this on our 3x3.
Yes, so 3x3 times 2.
Times the 2, which is pretty cool. All right, the first thing about me that you may not know. I'm dyslexic. I always have been. I guess I always will be. I have a hard time reading, and I sure enough have a hard time spelling. Thank God I've got her with me. Couldn't get anything done. So, so I struggle with that. So, onward and forward from that. The next thing is the mane. What do you think? I really don't care. It's mine. No, but we do hear all the time people coming up saying, "Wow, man, nice beard. Did you grow that yourself?" I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, I grew it myself. It's all natural, non-GMO.
No, they want to know how long have you been growing it?
Yeah, so the story behind this, 5 years ago today, Stephanie had a brain tumor. We almost lost the love of my life. So I thought at that moment, she loves the beard, and it was short, and I've always had hair, and she loved it. I'm not going to cut it no more. I'm just going to let it go. So 5 years, guys. It took 5 years, and you get this right here.
Yes. And another question we get is, what do you use on it?
Yeah, well, until lately, not much. But we had a buddy down in Paris, Texas, hooked me a small town beard. That's it. They gave me some oils and nice products, and they smell so good, and they smooth it out. Really makes it feel rich. Another thing, guys, I don't use a comb. I use my fingers. That's all I ever do. Yep, so that's pretty much it about this old thing. Let's move on to the next thing.
So the third fact that you may not know about him
and her
or us
is that we live in a tiny home. When I say tiny home, it is 16 by 40, which equals 640 square foot of living space. And that's what we live in. Due to Stephanie's tumor, we lost everything we had, which we had no choice. We actually ordered a storage building, because she hates it.
It's not a storage building.
It's a Dirkston storage building. Anyway, we moved it, dropped it 7 weeks. Steph and I wired it, plumbed it, spray foam insulation, cellulose in the walls, finished it out. We're in it. We're living in it. We've been in it now for 4 years. 4 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're loving it, and it is low overhead. The only other
2 bathrooms.
2 bathrooms.
Our bedroom, full-size kitchen, full-size washer and dryer, full-size refrigerator, living space, and then 2 lofts.
That's where the kids climb up in, and they actually love it. They lay on their backs and look at their YouTube and Facebook.
They watch
and
us
Instagram.
on YouTube.
Yeah, the ornery one. So that's what we live in. The next thing I think we ought to show over to Steph, and let's hear a little bit about you.
Yeah, so 3 things that you may not know about me. First off is something that he kind of already mentioned. I was 31 years old. My doctor thought that I had a cyst in my sinus canal.
No.
After months of migraines, medication, shots, I was at work. My arms and my legs went numb. I somehow drove myself home.
Don't know how she made it home. Really don't. She couldn't really talk. She didn't have no feelings. Just burning sensation. Kind of out of her mind. I knew something was up. Got her right to the hospital, the MRI, CAT scan, and basically they came back and told us
that I had something, they didn't really name it, in my 4th ventricle. So it wasn't something in my sinus canal. Right. It was actually in my 4th ventricle. Cutting off circulation to my arms and my legs. Cutting off blood flow. Yeah. So that was on a Thursday. We met with the surgeon on Friday, and he sat us down and kind of gave us some options. So 1, we could leave it in there.
She'd die.
Or shoot me with radiation.
Which would just slowly burn her up.
Or the third option, which is surgery.
Which we had a 50-50 chance of her making it.
there's not very many surgeries at all that are perfect or 100% guaranteed. So it was a little bit scary. We had a weekend to go home and get all of our shit together, talk to our kids, explain what's going on to our kids.
So we did that.
And then surgery Monday morning.
Yep, she got through it. She woke up. She knew who I was. Hey. And the beard started growing.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got through that. I stayed with her for 8 months, basically. She's back up. She's doing good, but she still struggles with migraines here and there, just sporadically, and then her equilibrium.
Yes. Yeah, so that's why you may see me on the back of the bike all the time.
Yeah,
because I don't ride by myself. It's hard enough to walk with vertigo, let alone ride a bike.
So she rides behind me, and that's all right by me. We have a good time, and that is exactly what we're meant to do, and that's what we're doing. Yes. The next thing you may not know about Stefaroni.
Second thing, I am in school. I am a full-time student. I am finishing up my bachelor's degree. I have 1 semester left. So it is science of education. So I'm finishing up my teaching degree. And when I grow up, I would like to be an art teacher.
Ooh, wouldn't that be fancy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. The next thing you may not know about old Steph is that she has elements of the old soul. You can find her on Etsy, Facebook, Instagram.
Yes, elements of the old soul. So I hand make jewelry, personalized, custom stamping, one-of-a-kind, unique pieces, not just jewelry, but art too.
Yeah,
but yes,
pretty cool
you can
stuff.
find
You
me.
go check her out, and it's always neat to see what she's doing next and what she's coming up with.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool stuff.
So we get asked a lot how we do this. How can you stay on the road so long?
How do you make your living? Yeah. How do you do this?
Well, the thing is we live in a storage building.
Tiny house.
My income that I'm doing through Elements of the Old Soul is keeping us going too. But yeah, and then we drive old vehicles. We don't have brand new vehicles.
Nope, she's got an old Chevrolet pickup, and I've got my old $200 Jeep Cherokee that I've been driving for like 4 years, which is kind of cool anyway. Yeah, so that's what lets us stay on the road and lets us do what we do. I know some of you are curious and wondering, but this is how we live, to do what we do. If we weren't doing this, we'd still live like this, and we'd just be doing something else. So that's why we ride, because I've always had a passion for the old motorcycle, and Steph has always loved the dude on the motorcycle. So we just work really good together. We have a lot of fun. One thing I'd like to share with you is that we're going to try to get better here. That's what we're aiming for with the Honorary one.
Yes.
We're working really hard to get us a new laptop.
Oh, here's the camera.
Sorry, baby. And a new camera.
So this is our camera that we use. It's like the first generation Rebel Canon camera. It does good, but it's not like Bluetooth or
it's got a little bit of
dings
and dangs, a little slow. It's been a little roughed up. $150 for that piece right there. The next thing we're going to try to do is
this
improve
big old
this.
honking thing is our laptop, which my laptop had
it crashed.
It just crashed.
So a buddy
of ours
has borrowed us. Thank you.
Yeah.
But it will not edit. It's slow. Y'all know all that stuff. It's just so we're going to try to improve all this stuff by getting better quality equipment, and that's our goal, and that's what we're working on right now. We're really close to getting a new laptop. Next thing we'll move to a new camera. We got a GoPro a couple of weeks ago. And then we're, right now we're really gearing up for next year's riding season, which is going to be fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of exciting things coming up for 2019.
I'm excited about this stuff. We're going to get down to Daytona Beach for Daytona Bike Week.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah. Make our way out to Laughlin.
Yeah, Laughlin River Run. See our buddies out there.
Yeah.
And then after that, what do you think? Sturgis, of course.
Yeah. Sturgis, of course.
Yeah, so we'll do something cool up Sturgis. In between there, though, we got some months there. We're going to try to look for something to do with those months also. Some, 2,000 or above ride, because we enjoy about that number for sure. Anything more would be great too, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, so that's what we're gearing up with the Honorary one. We just wanted to make this video and let you guys have a little bit of information about us that you may not know, maybe clear up some questions, and maybe get you talking about us and sharing and liking and giving us a little love.
Just talk good about us.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to talk about us, just...
If they don't talk good about us, then it's still advertisement.
Yeah,
so
that's right. So yeah, that wraps up our 3x3 times 2.
That's it, guys. And like always, we want y'all to stay
Stay ornery.